Assalamu alaikum viewers, I'm Zubia Irfan. Welcome to another show of CxO Talk. As you know, it's a knowledge sharing platform for all the C-level across the Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we invite some interesting personalities in our show. Today we are honored to have Mr. Mohsin Aslam with us. Mr. Mohsin Aslam is the founder and CEO of Inventor Nest. He helps bring ideas to life by turning them into real, ready-to-sell electronic products. With global experience and work featured at CES, his company offers complete design and manufacturing solutions. So let's meet and greet Mr. Mohsin. Assalamu alaikum, Mohsin.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
So कैसे हैं आप? खैरियत से हैं?
हाँ जी, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह फर्स्ट क्लास। आप सुनाइए कैसे हैं?
Alhamdulillah. First of all, thank you very much for spending some time from your busy schedule, and we welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
So Mohsin, first of all, I would request to please tell something about yourself and your role within your organization.
Thank you for having me on this interview first. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself. This is Mohsin, and I'm the founder of Inventor Nest. This is basically our product design and development company. We invent electronic products for the startups and industries, and it's been probably more than 10 years we're doing this now. Also, as far as my educational background is concerned, I have done bachelor's in electrical engineering back in 2014, and then I have done my master's in industrial automation and control in 2017. And yeah, this is a brief introduction about me.
Great, great. So, Mr. Mohsin, your journey is truly inspiring. What sparked the idea behind Inventor Nest?
Well, the day when I started my job, at I was doing the job at one of the biggest IPP sector in Pakistan as an electrical engineer. My job was quite fascinating for my other peers as well, and for me as well. But from the day first, I wanted to work where I can use my engineering knowledge. So this was the first thing which I wanted to really implement in my, I wanted to really use my knowledge in my company. But this was the lag, and I was actually busy at a routine operations job. So that was the main thing which actually encouraged me to find out something new. So then I started working. I started finding out something new and something unique where I can use my knowledge, and then I started this journey of Inventor Nest.
Right, right. So, my next question is, how did you take your first step into the world of product design and EMS?
First step was an quite amazing step which actually leads me towards the Inventor Nest, and this was this was the main thing which actually opened the door for me for the Inventor Nest. When I was doing the job at IPP sector and I was doing R&D, okay, what I can do for now where actually I can use my knowledge. So then I started my freelance journey. I started my first freelance, profile in 2015. So at that time, I have started my first gig with the electrical engineering projects. So then I have found one of my first client who actually gave me the order for to invent a toy product for her children for the to give her at her birthday. So this was the first thing, and at that day actually I have found it out a new niche as well, because I really didn't know at the time like this is another niche, because I was the student of electronic engineering, but this is a purely job of the mechanical design, or you can say that industrial design. So this was the thing which actually I invented with that client, and this actually leads towards the opening the door for the Inventor Nest. So I always, wish him a good luck for his new opportunity for me. So this was the starting.
Great, great. So, you help turn ideas into reality. What's one of the most exciting products you have helped to launch?
Zubia, we have probably invented more than 100 products till now. And this is an amazing thing because, for a company who is actually just, a decade old, and it is, great acknowledgement for that, who actually invented so far 100 plus successful products for the market. So I have invented a lot of amazing ideas, which I believe like a wow. But one of them which I believe this was the real need of the market as well, and the idea was super amazing. That was related to the women's product that is basically related to the vaginal rejuvenation device. And why I called this an amazing, because most of the people in Pakistan, also in other countries, people don't want to even talk about this product. So my founder she was probably 65 years old, and she was from San Francisco, from the US. And she was 32 years old in the nursing, and she has a lot of experience. So we have developed this product with her. We started from the idea, then we have designed and developed the whole product, and then we actually launched the product in the market, and the response was amazing from the market. And so that's why I believe, like, there are a lot of products, consumer electronics, and which we have invented, but the emotions are not directly linked to that product, you can say that. But with this product, we have found an amazing response from the community, from the society. And so that's why I believe, like, this is one of the best product which is designed by humans.
That's brilliant. Can you walk us through the idea to reality journey at Inventor Nest?
Well, yeah, because whenever client come to us, we have actually segregated. Like, there are a lot of clients who really don't have a knowledge, like tech background, and few of the clients which come, they are actually tech founders, but they really don't know how to invent the products. So they have an engineering background, and the third section which we have designed, like the companies who actually wanted to outsource their services. So we actually onboard them. So we have a very strong process to onboard the clients. So the step one, we actually start with the feasibility analysis. So whenever the client comes with us, so we start with the feasibility analysis. We do the feasibility analysis, and then we start with the design process. During design, we actually design the firmware. We actually design the PCBs. We actually design the enclosure, and then fabrication phase will be started, in which we will fabricate the PCBs. We fabricate the enclosures and then assemble everything. And last phase is the testing phase, where we actually test the results. And if we achieved our desired results, then we ship our products to the client. They test it, and once they approved it, then we move towards the mass production phase. So we have our own mass production unit as well, and we have a joint venture with one of the Chinese companies as well. So we do the mass production as well. So this is the whole life cycle of our product.
Great, great. तो आपका जो काम है माशाल्लाह से इसको ग्लोबली भी रिकग्नाइज किया गया है, CES पे भी रिकग्नाइज हुआ है, तो how does that feel?
Um, Honestly speaking, like, it feels like surreal and humbling. So because in Pakistan, especially when we talk about the inventions, probably there are very few people who have actually idea, like, who are actually really doing the inventions and made in Pakistan product. So this is a real give the goosebumps, because I have my own software house as well, where we actually design and develop the websites and mobile applications as well. But still, and we have a very good income source of income from the software development phase as well. But in case of hardware, we are not actually earning a lot of money, but we are actually earning a made in Pakistan tag with us. So, we are doing the inventions, and we are the real designers. We are actually doing these inventions made in Pakistan, and we are pushing this to the global market. So Consumer Electronics Show is one of the biggest show which is considered in the world, and it happened every year in the Las Vegas in the US. So in 2023, we have presented our product. My client have presented their product, which is designed by our company in that show, and this was really. I believe this is very a good achievement, especially not only for me. I believe this is a main credit goes to my team.
Great, great. Mr. Mohsin, information security is critical. How do you make clients feel safe sharing ideas?
Yeah, in this world of information is one of the most important thing, which everyone wanted to be take care of. So whenever my client comes, they have an idea. They are at this stage. So whenever this is one of the major thing why they wanted to come to the Pakistan instead of the China, because they think like Chinese will do the copy of their idea. So that's why they are going to hire us. So we have a very strict process in our company. We sign an NDAs with our client, non-disclosure agreements we sign with the clients. And then we have very strict compliance of the NDAs within our company as well. We sign an NDA with each of the employee, and then we take care of all of the information, and we give this limited information to every designer and every engineer, so that they cannot even use that information and they cannot copy it. So we have a very strict process with our company.
Right, right. Okay. So, Mr. Mohsin, you have helped over 100 companies. What's one key ingredient behind that success?
Well, I believe, considering the success, wherever the success is concerned, the strong and you can say the rigorous process of onboarding the client. Because in my case, whenever you are going to design a new product, there could be a lot of unforeseen events. There could be a lot of challenges which you can face. So these challenges and unforeseen events can come to the stage where your client will not be happy with you, and you are also going to face the negatives from your client as well. So the main thing is we have designed a very rigorous process where whenever we are going to onboard the client, we completely do the feasibility analysis, and then we can give them a very detailed report. So there, every perspective have been explained. So whenever the situation we are going to face in the future, that is already been written in that document. So it is very easy for the founders as well. So they have a very clear direction where they are going and how much they are going to pay, and every stage has been explained, and including the unforeseen events as well. So I believe this is one of the key in my company and the reason. Like, we have a very strong process which my clients also like, and also this becomes the reason of actually success of the project.
Very right, very right. So, Mr. Mohsen, what's one leadership lesson you have learned as a CEO of a growing company?
Actually, this question is very close to me, because when I was doing job at IPP sector, and I was actually leading one of the department as well. But still, I was feeling like I'm not as much as empowered as I should be, because I wanted to do a lot of things, but always there is a top leadership who actually wanted to implement their decisions on you, and you have to just follow their decisions. So this was one of the major gap which I have found in the industry, and I really don't want to do this, implement this in my company. So when I started, I built a team, and then the first thing which I did is to empower them, because I feel like when you are given them a space, when you are given the opportunity to take the risk, then they are actually growing, and then they are actually learning, and then they are coming up with the good results. Even if they will fail, they will learn. So this was the main thing which I have implemented in my company. My team is fully empowered. Well, also, we are taking the risks, but definitely we have designed the process to take the risks. Like, we are going to take the calculated risks, but we are actually taking the risks as well. And I'm just giving the enough and plenty of the space to my team leads, so that they can actually, take the decisions at their level and to come up with the solutions. So I believe this is one of the biggest thing which I have implemented in my company.
That's really true, and it always helps, employees to take decision at their own, and they always come with, new ideas, because when they start doing things at their own, they always come with different ideas and innovation. So, next, I would like to ask, your team must be amazing. What do you look for when hiring?
My hiring process have been evolved a lot. At starting, I was, quite interested to onboard, freshers or the beginners, and then to train them, and then I try to find out like experts from the market. So everything got failed. So what comes are truly, finally what we have shortlisted the final stage in my company, or the onboarding criteria is like, we are looking for the passionate people, who are actually passionate, not about the money, about actually they wanted to work. Because in my company, we have to work on the invention, so this is not a common job. So those students who are actually, or those engineers who are actually truly um, highly nerdy, or you can say that actually working on wanted to work on their ideas with a great passion, then they can come up with the inventions and innovation with the good results. So I have highlighted the passions over the skills. Second thing is, which I have directly involved in my company, like consistency. This is one of the major challenge. And the third thing is the attitude. For example, if one of the employee which is coming to my company is highly talented and I really need that employee in my company, but he has a very bad attitude, he is not professional, then actually at the end of the day, he's actually giving the loss to my projects. And it happened a lot with us as well. So I believe this is one of the most important, attitude, passion, and the third one is the consistent. And the guy should be consistent because you are not going to achieve the results right away. In especially in our industry, we have to work even for one small error, we have to work a lot. So if he has the ability of the be consistent, then we can actually to find out the results. So these three capabilities which I have designed and provided to the HR to find out.
Very right. I totally agree with you. So, Mr. Mohsin, you're a great example of innovation from Pakistan to the world. What message would you like to give to aspiring innovators?
Well, this is very good question, and with the help of your platform, I would love to give this message to the young audience, especially who are actually these days wanted to earn money right away, and they are actually looking for the shortcuts in their life. I just wanted to mention that first of all, don't find the shortcuts in their life. If you are going to work on the shortcuts, then definitely short-term earnings, then definitely at one stage you are just the world will evolve, the world will change, and you will be there at the starting point. Okay, so I the message is very clear. First of all, decide very clearly what you wanted to do. And if you have decided it, okay, then don't leave. Be consistent. Don't stop. Even if you're going to fail it, but please don't stop. You have to be consistent and the results will be there. And but don't find out the shortcuts in your life. And this is a very clear message because when I used to give them, trainings to the students, but I have find out the only reason of the people to fail in Pakistan, especially 90% of the students are not inconsistent. And this is not even about the students. This is about all the people of all the category. They are not consistent. So one thing you have to learn in your life to be consistent. So if you are going to be consistent, you are already going to pass the 90% of the people, and you have the race with only 10% of the above the green. So this is a very clear message.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Mr. Mohsen, in the end, I would like to ask, how's going your experience with CxO Global Forum?
Well, I would love to be honest over here. Because of the CXO forum, I have found and a lot of you know the people which actually I was looking for, I have found from your platform. So this platform, had a lot to me because especially this is a global platform, and I used to travel a lot to the global market. And whenever I have to travel somewhere, I actually go to your platform and I have to connect the right people. Right away, I can connect with them. So this is one of the golden opportunity which I have found, and this is a truly amazing. I believe special thanks to the CXO team who are actually managing with the great experience.
Great, great. So, Mr. Mohsen, thank you very much. It has been a very useful discussion with you. I hope our viewers will learn a lot from it. And on behalf of CxO Global Forum, we wish you more and more success in your life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, viewers, this is it for today. Inshallah, see you soon with some another amazing personality. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.